Just kind of unspoken.
There are times when it's spoken, but
how would they say it?
There's a senior vice president at Disney who has been caught on tape explaining just how nefarious and evil DEI is, to the point that they will not hire white males at Disney anymore. This should not come as a surprise to you because we know that this is how they behave, but to get it on tape is rather extraordinary. Take a look.
certainly there have been times where, there's no way we're hiring a white male person.
Just kind of unspoken.
There are times when it's spoken, but
how would they say it?
there's no way we're hiring a white male person. They'd say
Like straight to you, or okay?
They'd be very careful how they message that to agents.
According to these videotapes, Disney blatantly discriminates against whites, white men in particular.
I think I'm sort of well prepared for it. I'm well positioned for it. But as far as Disney's concerned, I'm a white male. That's not who they're looking to promote at the moment.
As a white guy, even Michael has his own doubts about the possibility for advancement for himself at Disney. In fact, Michael actually got to experience Disney's discrimination against white males firsthand.
I've been at the company 11 years now, so I have friends in HR and I have friends in those divisions, and they're like, look, nobody else is going to tell you this, Mike, but they're not considering any white males for the shop. They're just not.
Isn't that something? You got a white male VP at Disney basically admitting they discriminate against white males, consigning himself to the fact that he probably is not going to move up any further, but in some weird way, he seems okay with it. I don't mean to make it about that guy. They set him up sort of so that he thinks, I think he's on a date and whatever. It's wild how they can still get these people on tape. But the fact that this has been so corporatized, that racism and discrimination has been so ingrained into these systems is, I would say, a real problem. Elon Musk saw that video. He wrote this. This is messed up, and I suspect that Elon Musk over at Twitter and over at Starlink and over at SpaceX and Neuralink, that they don't hire people based on the color of their skin. When they're looking for engineers, they're like, oh, are you going to be able to help us build the coolest, most awesome, functional rocket so that we can travel the stars? We don't care what your genitals are or what skin color you are. Hey. Don't click away just yet, because today's video is brought to you by our friends at 1775 Coffee. Guys, instead of waking up tomorrow morning and drinking your mold-infested, big corporation-owned, woke ideology coffee that's probably making you sick from the pesticides it's sprayed with, try Rumble 1775 Coffee. Support freedom of speech and build a parallel economy that actually values you. Go to 1775 Coffee right now and pick up your first bag. Use code Rubin to save 10% off your first order.